Oh no, no, this can't be happening! Embervine is flooded with lava and angry druids, and if I go in there, I'm going to die! I knew this job sounded too easy. A quick trip through a cave on a beautiful island. But no, now I'll never get paid. House Mornard wants a mineral survey of the Embervine caverns. I really need the work, so I leapt at the offer. But no one mentioned the Firesong druids. Or the lava. They're intentionally opening fissures! Who does that? Magic, I assume. I noticed crystals drawing energy from the lava, but what do I know about magic? Druids are mysterious. Hey, will you help me? If we stop them from opening more fissures, I can finish my work. I'd pay for your labor, naturally. Guess this makes you my contractor now. Finally, I'm not the lowliest employee. We'll meet inside and I'll point you toward the crystals. I think shattering them will stop the fissures from expanding. Then I can finish my survey and get paid. They were distinctly Firesong, that much I know. As I sailed to Galen, I read about druids. Fascinating folk. I recognized the symbols on their clothing. Beyond that, the guidebook was short on details. Other than they usually stay on Ipholon. I travel about, visit caves and quarries to identify the potential presence of valuable ores and minerals. My previous job was much safer than this one. No real risks whatsoever. I can't believe I almost died so early in my career. Well, just the one. That's why I'm so affordable. I want to make a name for myself in the trade, and I need the work. Maybe my employers will tell House Mornard how talented I am. Hopefully on my next job I'll remember to ask about volcanoes. Well, they didn't ask me directly. They hired a person who contracted someone else. That person contracted a third party, then she hired me. Now that I've employed you, I'm finally no longer the last link in the chain. They're one of the Breton houses that keeps my trade well funded. They deal in ore and minerals, both extraction as well as commerce. They grew quite wealthy from this business. You can understand why I'm eager for them to learn my name. The rich always want to expand their holdings. Mines run dry, you see. Just part of the trade. So if the house wants to maintain their wealth, they need to find new sources. At least, I assume that's the thinking. Maybe they're just greedy. Any minerals and ores are worth a lot to the people who want them. I make my gold on that fact. People hire me in the hopes I discover something they need. I search the chosen location and report my findings. The rest is up to them. I saw the first crystal to the southeast. And animals, and druids somewhere. Let's just hurry. Let's talk. I'm a surveyor, not a mage or an adventurer or even a brave farmer. But I still know magic when I see it. So, when a glowing crystal mysteriously floats above a rapidly growing lava flow, there must be a connection. Right. All I need is for this cave not to fill up with lava. At least not until I finish my survey. What happens after that? I don't care. When the druids chased me, I saw at least 3 more crystals on my way back out. We should get rid of them. That's what I hired you for, to figure out these kinds of things. Maybe if you tried smashing it? Breaking stuff always fixes something, at least in my experience. I never thought I'd need to understand magic. Basic tools like a pick and a shovel, that's all I needed to know. Now here I am making guesses about the purpose of glowing druid crystals. Smash all of them so I can get back to work. Well, not all of them, but the crystals do seem to be related to the lava. In my field, cause and effect is easy to spot. Hit the rock with a pickaxe, uncover a vein of ore. Same here, right? Smash a floating druid crystal, disrupt the druid magic. I hope that fissure calms down. Let's go. That volcanic activity is concerning. I'll have to keep an eye on it. Do you think the crystal split that rock? Let's find another one. larger than the others. We need to find it. That's the largest of the crystals I saw. Hit it real hard.
Ifray, we shall take this energy!
Rain that enthrall directly!
Wrong man or bird! Now, you seek a fight? Come, interloper!
Let's get out of here so we can conclude our business arrangement. I think I owe you, friend. Let's talk. Your job performance was spotless. Must have been my inspirational supervisory skills. Once the lava recedes, I can complete my contract and get paid. Then my employer can get paid. Then her employer gets paid. A very sensible system. Yes, but that's beyond the scope of my original contract. I hate it when the client defines the job one way, then the whole thing takes a left turn. Typical. Perhaps I'll add a life-threatening danger clause to future contracts. I should think so. There are still a few druids hanging around, but I don't think they have any more of those strange crystals. Then I can get paid. Speaking of which, here's your compensation. I appreciate hard work at a reasonable price. I have some inspections to make, measurements and samples to take, but I'm certain that from what little I've already seen, House Bernard will be quite happy with my report. I just need to gather all my tools. Yes, so I better get started. Luckily, I made some notes while we were hunting for those crystals. I know right where to go to get the results that will please House Bernard. Oh, that doesn't matter. As long as I bring them proof that it's worth their effort to establish a new mine, then everyone will be happy. And then maybe next time, House Bernard will hire me directly instead of going through agents and brokers.
I'm sure I smell smoke.
What threat could you pose to the Firesong?
Ugh!